Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
All right, gosh, we missed a bunch of May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Cinco de Mayo. Did you have tacos and margaritas last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Goes without saying.
Right?
Gosh, I have so many things that I wanted to chat about, so I'll be careful. I always say that I'm going to try to watch the time, but it never happens. But I want to mention that book. So last Wednesday, I was a little underwhelmed when I told you that I was starting this new book called Between Two Kingdoms.
Yes.
And it's by Suleika Jawad. And she is a journalist, and she a motivational speaker, and everybody, I think, we kind of know how the story ends because you know her, but and it was about her journey with leukemia. She was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 22, and you don't often hear a young person's story. And so the interesting thing, so I want to change what I said. Because when I first started listening to it, she's the one who narrates it. And it took me a while to warm up to her, was kind of what the problem was. And I don't mind admitting it. I thought, well, maybe it was because she was so young, because she seemed so self-absorbed, angry, anxious. I mean, it was interesting to read, to listen to, whether you're going to read it or do it on Audible. I do recommend that everybody listen to it, and somebody else's take on this terminal illness and, what they go through. But the funny thing is that in listening to it, she's just so different from everybody that I know. I've been through cancer several times. Lots of my friends have been through cancer. And it's funny that there are two different ways to do it. And for me, it's that, and so for so many people I know, for every woman that I know, what happens when somebody says, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. We don't want to burden our friends or our families with how we really feel.
Right.
We don't want to say, oh my gosh, if somebody would just come and vacuum my house, if somebody would stop bringing me casseroles and bring me chicken soup instead, if, all of those things, we never typically, I'll bet 98% of the women that I know are the same way. Fine. We're fine. We're just going to be these stoic warriors that are going to power through and never admit it. And that's what's different about Suleika, is she is like vocal. She is angry. She is anxious. She feels ripped off. And so when you listen to her story, she has this saint of a boyfriend who she calls Will. You can easily do a Google search and see who he really is. And this gorgeous guy, they had only been dating for like 3 months, and she was horrible to him. He was her caregiver.
Yeah.
And she got angry whenever he needed a break, angry when he even wanted to go to his sister's wedding in another state, because she felt like, you get to take a break, but I don't get to take a break from my disease. So anyway, and that all is valid and it all makes sense, but it was for me a very emotional book to listen to, because I went through all of those same emotions with her, judgment, anger. I mean, I certainly understood all of it, but
Yeah.
But anyway, so, and then in the book, and I don't think these are spoilers. Maybe they're spoilers, but I think everybody kind of knows her story. This is a memoir of hers, but she breaks up with this Will, and I was very upset by it. He didn't deserve that. Absolutely loved her, so devoted to her, abused by her, but she broke up with him. 6 months later, she has this new boyfriend. She's in remission. She goes off on this trek and, kind of finds herself, and it's very, very enlightening, very thought-provoking, a very, very, very well-written book by somebody who really went through this whole emotional journey, dealing with a terminal illness. And so she barely talks about the new boyfriend, who I kind of thought, whatever, what happened to Will?
Yeah, he's
When are you
always
gonna
your
get back to Will?
worst. Yeah.
And the way that she writes the book as if she's still in love with Will. And so you assume that maybe they're going to get back together. And I realize now that she wrote it as an apology to him. I mean, you kind of get that sense. Well, anyway, I finished the book and went to see what else. I always do this weird little deep dive thing, right? So listened to the epilogue, and there was something in the epilogue that I thought was sort of interesting, and we'll talk about that in a minute for the deep dive. But I just want to say that it is that Between Two Kingdoms is one of those really worthy book group books. It's something that I think everybody can relate to in one way or another, whether it's your personal journey with cancer, somebody that young person with illness, and those judgments that we have about how somebody should buck up, or not. And I think that it's all okay. So, it's hard to say 5-star, but it's definitely one that I will never, ever, ever stop thinking about her.
Oh, that's good.
And I think everybody should read it. And it was well done. She was painfully honest, which I
I
think
think it's good, especially if you have a friend that's kind of going through something,
Right.
and it's like, no, she needs more, but she's just not telling me.
Right.
It might give you an inside scoop of how their head is.
And the
I've
truth
never
is-
thought about maybe the other side. Just what can I do? Just tell me what to do.
right.
Like, I always want to go sit with somebody. Can I just come walk your dog? Can I sit while you take a shower with the new baby? And every new mom's, oh no, it's fine. No, it's not fine. I've been there. It's not fine.
It's not fine.
You're eventually going to scream over spilled milk, or that everything hurts and no one's here to take a shower. So I will just sit there and do nothing while the baby sleeps, so that that if there is phantom crying in the shower, we're all good.
That's right.
That was the best thing. Mom came and slept on my couch for 2 nights.
I'm just going to be here.
Yeah. Rob dropped me off after Harper. Like, yeah, you get her. Otherwise, she slept on my couch and just woke me up, and it was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, all those things. Being able to take a different look at something that maybe you've been through or currently going through or don't want to ever go through, but you'll be ready.
Right. And I think there's two other things that are super important is that one is that not everything is a feel-good story. Yeah. Not everything is going to have a happy ending. I tend to be somebody who avoids those kind of books because I like the entertainment factor, but not everything is a happy ending. And the other thing, and the most important thing, and I feel like I say this every single day, that you don't know their journey. Yeah. You don't know what they're carrying, and that it's very important to meet that person where they are. We just talked about this.
Was it Sunday?
Sunday.
Box opening.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. That, somebody that, you just don't know what is going on, and you can be that face of calm or that face of kindness. And the most important thing is to give it to that person who you think doesn't deserve it. I think it's just so important. And that's why it's funny. There's two people, they're not people in my lives, but they're two professional people that I am drawn to. One is, Lee, gosh, I can never think of his name. I always want to call him Sam Shepard. It's not Sam Shepard. Lee, I'm going to put up a picture. He's a meteorologist. I love him. I love his face. He has this constant smile on his face. Always. It's just where his cheeks are and his eyes. He always has this smile. When he's talking about tornadoes and floods and, and I used to look at him and think, honey, you should not be smiling. This is a very serious time. Yeah. And he can't help it. His resting face is happiness. Joyful. And I love watching him. I love watching him. I love seeing him. The other person that I love, and I'm just so attracted to, and by attracted, I don't mean, I mean attracted. I want to watch him and look at him, is John Batiste. Do you know who he is?
I know.
You would know. you would know if you saw him or if you heard his music. And it's kind of funny because I think there's so many new artists that have been on the scene in the last few years that some of them get kind of a little bit lost, and we get used to what we like. I mean, I listen to, in my house, I listen to classic rock from the 70s and 80s. And I love Alicia Keys. I love John Batiste. I love Ed Sheeran. I'm even going to admit that I like a little bit of Taylor Swift. I'm going to tell you about John Batiste. I'm just going to take a minute because I want you guys to know him if you don't. I'll have Anna put up a picture. And if we put up a picture, I have a picture. You'll know who he is. So John Batiste, first of all, born on 11/11. Angel numbers. Yeah. He's going to be 40 this year. He's born in Louisiana. His whole family are musicians. His grandfather, his dad, his mom. He started performing in a big band setting at the age of 9 on the stage, but his mom felt that he needed to have all of the fundamentals, made him take classical music training from the time he was a wee child, and he ended up going to Juilliard. So talented. So he can play, I don't know how, I think every instrument. And it's funny that what he plays, what his favorite thing to play, I can't think of what it's called. It starts with an M. It's a funny little instrument that you blow into it, but it's a piano. It's like this.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a weird thing. And people, I'm not kidding. His family, he wouldn't put it down. He loved to play it. His family made him get counseling. What is wrong with you?
Your attachment is a little
That is a child's toy. And you are a classically trained pianist. Why are you playing with that thing? Put that down. And so he loves it. He loves it. He loves the sound of it. And he likes that he can march and, play. But anyway, so he's this super, super talented. And he put together a band while he was at Juilliard with all these really talented people. And his first album was entirely done on the subways of New York.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because, and the
acoustic's good down there, I hear.
Right. And they were even on the trains for some of it. And they filmed it, and they recorded it all there. Recorded it and played it. They had videos. You can find them on videos. But the name of his band is Be Human. And the reason for that is because he really believes in music as the experience. Sure. And that, why do we listen to music? And there is such a psychology to music. And even like in retail therapy, people think about it, what song do they want to play to get those people in the mall to come into their store? And that's how you can kind of find. And I know that I feel that way. I know who's calling to me and who's calling to a much younger crowd. And so for him, when he plays music, he wants you to be human. Mm-hmm. He wants you to tap your foot or nod your head or sing along or snap your fingers or whatever. He wants you to really feel it and let it, be in you, whether that's tearfulness or whatever it is. And so that's the name of his band. And they put out a second album. And then in 2015, he was chosen as Stephen Colbert's house band. For the Stephen Colbert Show. Yeah. So now you know who he is. Yes. So, okay. And he was there for 7 years. And here's the thing about him. His face. The biggest smile. And in every picture you see of him, and every time when he would come out on the stage, and whenever he would, the camera would pan to him for whatever reason, he had this biggest smile. Not just this biggest smile, but his eyes smiled, and you just felt this joyfulness. And he talks a lot about his Christianity and, his faithfulness. And you just can tell that this is a man that lives a charmed, joyful life and is so happy and brings happiness to everyone around him. And you're just attracted to him. Okay, so fast forward. So he's on the Stephen Colbert Show. He puts out another album. In 2020, he wrote the score to Soul, the Pixar movie Soul.
Oh, I haven't watched that. But yes, I know it's on my list to watch. But
watch it! It's his music, and he won the Academy Award that year for Best Musical Score. Mm. And he won a Grammy for Best Original Song that was adapted to a movie or whatever. Won a bunch of awards, nominated for a bunch more. And then in 2022, he was the most nominated artist at the Grammys.
Wow.
And he performed. He won 5, also the most decorated or whatever, most awarded. He won 5 Grammy Awards, including Best Album of the Year in 2022. Then shortly after that was when he announced that he was going to leave the Stephen Colbert Show and pursue some other endeavors and spend more time with family. And what he did, he worked on another album that came out, I think, in 23 or 24. But what he was really working on is this American Symphony. He had this vision because, again, it's this whole emotion of music and how you feel music and how everybody responds to music. And he wanted to do an American symphony. And he had this whole thing in his head about how it would be. And so he contacted all of these musicians from all over the United States, Native American drummers, Native American singers, people from every region, every area. And they worked on it for 4 years.
Wow.
4 years. And he had it kind of written of sort of the bones of it, of how it was going to go. But he really wanted them to improvise,
Sure.
What do you feel like right here? How do you, the trumpets feel like you want to come in, bring it, And so he put this whole thing together, and the idea was that they were going to play it at Carnegie Hall one time, with all of these people. And so he got it all ready. Everybody was ready. Everybody's ready for it. And the funny thing, too, just to remember is that you practice and practice and practice, right? But their practice sessions were a little bit different because, again, it was very jazzy and, again, improvisational. And, somebody's having a moment. Let's, give them a little background music and let it happen. And so it was sort of interesting. I mean, they practiced all the time. They were fully prepared, but some things that they didn't necessarily work through. Anyway, so the night comes, Carnegie Hall. The way that it's all set up is his great big huge baby grand piano is in the center stage. He's in the center stage. He's got the orchestra behind him, the singers, and he has a conductor, this cute, darling, young black man is the conductor. And so they're all ready to go. They play their opening song, and their opening song is, you kind of get the feeling that it's almost like the creation of earth, and it's got the Native American drummers in it, and it's just very emotional and building. And, this first song ends, and then as soon as this first song ends, all of a sudden, the power goes out.
Oh.
On the stage. Now, this is the whole idea of how many things did you have plugged? No. One of those things that was not practiced beforehand, because they've got synthesizers, they've got
the amount
amps,
of juice,
they've got guitars, they've got pianos, they've got microphones. All of a sudden, there's a little bleep, and the power goes out. Now, this Carnegie Hall is packed. I'm sold out. Everybody's out there. Nobody knows what happened. They know. And they all look to John, this perpetual, I don't know, I just can't describe the emotion that I feel when I look at him. And he looks at them, nods his head, and he starts playing. Because they can't do anything. They have no microphones, their instruments are not plugged in.
Yeah.
People are working on it madly behind the scenes. But what do you do? Intermission? No. It's the first song. The first song has just ended. They're 4 minutes into the symphony. And he starts playing this song. And it's this song that is so emotional. It's this chaos and anger and sadness and happiness. And, it's all him. And anybody could have come in, but nobody did, because it's such an emotional song. And he had never played it for anyone outside of his family before that night. And the name of the song is Suleika's Song. He is the John. He is her husband.
Oh, I didn't know not.
I didn't either. At the end of her book, she said, and special thanks to John Batiste for so lovingly providing the music for this audiobook. And I thought, what? Your John is John Batiste? Let me just do a little search. Sure enough, they got married in February of 2022 when he quit the Stephen Colbert show because her bone marrow transplant had failed. And she was back in the hospital, and who knows, what was going to happen. Her brother was the only match, and she went through this whole thing. And once it fails, it's, again, I had just read that book, and so I knew what was happening, and, and all of the friends that she lost. And so anyway, so he quit so he could focus on her. But at the same time he's focusing on her, he already has this commitment to write with all of these people, to write the American Symphony. And in fact, the night that he was nominated for 11 Grammy Awards was the night that she had started chemo again.
Oh, wow.
And so here's the thing. He's going through all of this, and you never ever see on his face what an interesting dichotomy of somebody who lives her anger and her disappointment and feels like, I'm just going to live in this moment and this is how I feel and it's okay for you to know that. And him, who you never ever see it on his face. So here's the thing. There is a show, a documentary on Netflix called American Symphony. And it was a documentary that was done while he was doing all of this, while he was going through all of that. So we watched it last night. Oh my gosh. It was just, I cried through the whole thing. It was just so, after you kind of have to read Suleika's book first. And maybe you've already watched that. But the funny thing is that it doesn't pop up as popular as he is. When I had to do my little search.
You had to search
for
it.
So many things. I had to type American space half of the word symphony before it even came up. American Gangster, all kinds of weird things were coming up, but no American Symphony. So you have to kind of search for it, which is interesting that it's not like up popular, on that. You need to see it. But, and also I think it came out in maybe 2024. Maybe I can't remember when it was.
New, but still new enough.
But so it's really good to see, and then that's how you get to see what some of this music is. So let's only go back. Suleika's song. So they have a house together in Brooklyn. You can actually see it on Architectural Digest. So if you search on YouTube, AD, John Batiste and Suleika, it'll come up and they'll give you a cute little tour of their house. He has a piano, a keyboard of some sort in every room of his house, including his closet. And so he would play this song for her, depending on, helping through the emotions. But the thing with that is the horrible sadness and worry that he was going through. And, it's that same thing. You just never know somebody else's walk, somebody else's path, and, what they're going through. And they might just have the biggest smile and, worried about you and that you're okay. And the whole time they are just breaking inside. And, he does have faith, and, he knows that it's precarious with them. At the moment, she's cancer-free. She's in remission with her leukemia, but, they talk about that a lot in the documentary. At first, it's all about him, and then, slowly, as she gets really, really sick, you really get to see that. But at the symphony, he plays this song, and he ends it, and as soon as he's done with Suleika's song, power comes back on.
Oh,
Power came back on.
magical.
They finished the symphony, and no one ever even knew.
Yeah.
No one ever knew that the power went off, and that he saved the day. And the final part of this story is that for our anniversary this year, this is just sort of a weird thing. So there is a kid, he just turned 30 on, I think Saturday was his birthday, that works for Brian, for Pa, out at the, they're always working on some building project or whatever, and there's so many things that you have to have 4 hands and 2 strong arms and 2, not so strong arms. But anyway, this kid that works for Brian on weekends, and he's constantly going to concerts. And we talk about this all the time, that, they travel all over for concerts. And I said to Pa, it's like, well, how come we never go anywhere for a concert?
Yeah.
He says, well, I don't know. Pick one.
He's retired now, Ma. You can go anywhere you want.
He's retired now. I am not retired, and there are a couple of months in the year. January is pretty easy for me, and July is pretty easy for me. So I had bought tickets to go to St. Louis on July, I think it's 15th or 14th, to see John Batiste.
Oh, that would be really fun.
I know. So when I finished this book, it was like Saturday night, maybe it was, or maybe it was Sunday morning. I don't remember when it was, whenever it was. And I realized, wait, what is happening? John Batiste, why did you? So then I immediately run and find Pa, find Brian. And say, oh my gosh, this book that I've been listening to, that, this emotional roller coaster. Oh my gosh, guess who her husband is? And John Batiste. Who's John Batiste? That's who we're going to. I can't believe you don't know. It's just so weird, this whole full
He's going
circle.
for you. He might fall asleep.
No, yeah, he's going for me. Yeah. I did make him watch the documentary, and he did fall asleep. But, that's okay.
He's prepared.
He's prepared.
It's fine.
Yeah. But I just love John Batiste, and it's just so funny, things that, it's just such a small world, and things that, how we're all connected, and, the emotional roller coaster that I had felt with her book, and then to find out that, that was her John. And funny thing was, in the book, I didn't like him. He was wonderful. Yeah. He was great with her, but it's like, you should be with Will. What happened to Will? Yeah. And so there was one part in the book where she was going to break up with him, and she had called him and with John, and he said, well, wait. I can't, I'm super busy, and I feel like we should have this conversation. I'll call you tomorrow. And he flew to where she was.
Wow.
And I thought, well, that was pretty nice.
Okay. Whatever.
I just love him. So anyway, so check out John Batiste. It's just such a, and at the moment, again, she's real healthy and life is good for them. And, you just hope that continues. Yeah. And that he continues to smile, and he continues to make great music. And this is his first time touring. This tour that he's doing is the first time touring as a headliner. Yeah. He has played with lots of people. Yeah. Lenny Kravitz, Alicia Keys. He's done lots of projects, but for him to do his own tour, and it's not a huge tour. Sure. He is going to be in Washington State, but it's not at a time. I think it's actually this month or June. But it's not at it's during retreat, and so we just have to.
And it's easy for you to be able to go. Yeah, I think even if you're at home, you'll not have as much time, because if something happens, it's okay, it's a 3-hour drive or whatever. So I think if you can go, have your 3-4 days, whatever, it's gonna be better than trying to hit the pass and enjoy your time. Yeah. Well, cool.
So anyway, full circle, and that's my recommendation of the week. Read Between Two Kingdoms. Watch American Symphony. Listen to John Batiste. I just love that man.
There you go. Your Mother's Day weekend is now filled for you. You're welcome. Right. If you didn't have plans,
you're welcome.
Now you do. If you needed a really good reason not to go somewhere, there you go.
Yes. Yeah.
If you're looking for some good concert to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still tickets. We were able to pick. I was able to, that was a while ago that I bought the tickets.
But, we all know.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to go. But anyway, and speaking of Mother's Day, because let's see, so today's Wednesday, so we'll see you tonight for box opening. And then we are doing a special video on Friday. So we've done Mother's Day so many different ways, where we would do, and our most common was to do like a week of specials. And Monday night there'd be a special, and Tuesday night there'd be a special. And that was fun for us. We liked that, and we think that everybody liked that, except that we oftentimes would run out.
Yeah.
And oh shoot, I can't check, YouTube every night at 5:00. We're busy. She's busy. We got baseball.
Yeah,
Baseball. And so what we're going to do instead is we have something super fun planned for you with many things, and we're going to tell you about it Friday.
Yeah.
So Friday morning. What time is that video gonna?
I think it's about at 9, because then everything will be on and you can shop and watch.
Ready to go.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Pacific time, Friday morning. Watch that. It'll be our Mother's Day message to you. We have some old favorites, so I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. There's quite a bit of it, so you should be okay. Be prepared. Certain scents.
I will have a Mother's Day tab on the top. You won't see that until Thursday morning, but you'll see at the top where it says shop online, newsletter, whatever.
Friday morning.
Friday morning. You will see it up there, and it'll say Mother's Day. If you click there, everything will be there that we talk about. So kind of like the What's New tab, but in its own special category. So you don't have to hunt while you watch. You can just watch and shop and have a good time.
Yeah. And the video, if you're a subscriber, it'll pop right up for you Friday morning. But can you also, you'll park it there on that page?
Yes, I'll do that too.
Yeah, so it'll be
You'll
good.
find it all there.
Yeah, so we're going to do that for Mother's Day, and then we are going to go ahead and do a box opening on Sunday for Mother's Day. We're assuming that somebody else is going to be doing the dishes for you, getting those plants planted, and you can just put your feet up and buy something pretty.
That's what we do for Mom. We slave labor.
Yes.
It's inexpensive, and there's a lot of us.
Yes.
Some are helpful, some are not so
Some not so much. And it always ends in a dang water fight.
It does.
Every
My kids
year.
cannot wait.
I know.
Yes, we're going to go to Nana's for a water fight.
Yes.
Yes, we'll go to Nana's for a water fight. They've gotten there. They already have their water guns back.
Yes.
They're prepared.
And whoever gets the hose is always the winner.
And poor Libby's wet and
And then
scared
what
right
happens,
now.
I know, and it's me and all of the kids, and all of these adults are like
Giggling.
cowering up on the deck.
We could melt.
Yes.
We could melt.
And then oftentimes it's like, oh, sorry, did I get you?
Mama,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't realize I got all dizzy.
Oh. Yeah, Mother's Day is always fun. Yeah, lots of good food, and we get our plants planted. And it's funny because in our zone, we are zone 7, and we're told to not plant anything or have anything outside until Mother's Day weekend. And that's kind of what we've always subscribed to. But my goodness,
We've had some
last
fabulous
week,
weather.
it's been in the 80s.
It was
Every day. Every day. Yeah, and right now things are looking so good. All of my little tulips.
I know
and-
we went to go do vegetable shopping over the weekend, and Walmart didn't have anything.
Oh no,
Like they
picked
didn't.
throed already.
Well, I don't think so. 'Cause
Or maybe
I've
not
been
here
there. I don't think it's not here yet. Because
Oh.
I was also there like the week before, getting like. Cause I rarely go into the store because I always got baggage with me. But I happened
Meaning
to
Macy.
Macy, babies. The easiest time to go is after school, but there is 3 behind me, and that is just not good. So, but I run in there to get something, or whatever, and I always go back that way and see, and there's nothing. Because I was able to get like cilantro, but that was the only herb I could get. And they didn't have really anything else because I was just scoping it out, And then we went Sunday, and they had a bunch of like jalapenos and Roma tomatoes, but that was it. And only in the 1-pack. They didn't have those little smaller ones in like the 4-pack. So it's like, are they not here yet? Did I miss it? Are they really waiting until Mother's Day weekend? So I'm wondering if this week all those,
Things are going to show
Bonnie
up.
trucks are showing up.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
And I also think that they show up a couple times a week and restock.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like it wasn't bare, but it was definitely much smaller than what it usually is. So I don't know.
I have not.
I have a Walmart
bought
pickup
any
today,
yet.
so
Maybe
we'll
I'll go
see when I drive
take a look.
by. I'll just creep by the garden center before
Yes.
I go
Yes.
get my groceries.
Yes. That's probably been one of my biggest budget items. I mean, by budget, I mean, oops.
Sorry, Pa. We're going to be having mac and cheese for a while.
I know. And this year, though, I did it a little bit different. We got everything kind of weeded, and we're really focusing on all of those weird volunteers that come up, we're moving those. It's like, well, I love this plant and it does so well out here, clearly. And so let's move it over here. So we really did that. And we're not going to do as many pots this year. It's just, water is hard for us. It's expensive and we live in the desert. And so we don't come by it naturally. And we're depleting our resources here. And so, I mean, most of our communities will pay you to take out your grass.
Yeah.
And so we're really working hard on the indigenous gardening and having things that can survive on no water, or basically 10 inches of rain per year. And so that's pretty much what we're down to. But, and everything looks good.
It looks really good.
It looks good.
That's kind of how our house is at the moment too. I mean, we have a lot of grass. But we also water our grass.
You also have the ditch.
Yeah, we have a drainage irrigation ditch that we water our grass with. But even like the plants that we've been replanting or whatever around the house are ones that are essentially drought resistant.
Yeah.
You know, we have the only thing that we water regularly would be our vegetables. But it's good. Even our strawberries and raspberries are used to minimal drinks because.
And strawberries, I think, are very drought tolerant.
Yeah.
Did you see how many blossoms I have on mine?
Yeah, you were super happy.
Oh, they are happy.
I'm going to try. This year is the year I'm going to try to keep my little shoots at bay so I can get a bumper crop. I'm really bad at that because all of a sudden they're all too happy. And it's like...
Well, if your chickens are out, those strawberries are going
Well, we have
away.
a whole new flock of chickens. So we're going to probably leave them in so that they can they understand the rules. And then I'm gonna make some sort of a little cage because they're chickens.
What is this?
That looks beautiful. But I do give them like any of the weeds that I pull or any shoots that I pull. I give them all of it. Yeah, because I don't spray it or anything. So if there's a shoot that I do or accidentally pull a whole plant, they get all of it.
Yeah,
they get all of the mouse-eaten strawberries.
A whole new flock of chickens. I don't know if we ever told you guys this or not, but Brianna's chickens got stolen. Somebody came and took them all.
The weirdest.
Isn't that horrible?
So our girls were unique girls, and they were always out or whatever, and they were left out overnight, which has happened before. I mean, we have kids. Whatever.
They roost up in the...
There's plenty of places they can be. They can, of course, get into their pen, all of that. Yes, we live in the country. Yes, we have coyotes. Yes, all of those things. However... when there is a coyote attack, if you will.
It is obvious.
I mean, you know when something has
feathers
been eaten or taken against their will.
Murdered, then carted off.
Nothing.
Yeah, it was not that.
No anything.
No feather.
The cats were still there just fine. The dogs were just fine. It's like, wait a minute. There's not mathin' the way it should be mathin'.
There's not even one that was left. Yeah.
And there wasn't any, like, because they would have had to get into the coop, and the only way to get into the coop is through the little chicken door. And you would have been able to see claw marks or, I mean, something. So the only reasonable explanation is someone took my chickens.
Someone took the chickens.
The joke was on them, though. They were getting into retirement stage.
We were getting old.
We knew where the retirement home was going to be. It was not my freezer.
They were just going to be...
They were going to be free-range girls down the road at a friend's house.
Pasture pets.
Yes. And so, joke's on them. They're probably not having laying eggs anymore. They were pasture pets. But we have a whole new flock. We've got 6 what we call the babies that Paulina had hatched or whatever, and they were our kids' favorite. So we have 6 of those. And then John Akins is moving to Wenatchee, and he had 12, 13, whatever chickens, and we got his. So they're all super great. They're all getting along. Yeah. They're all happy, laying eggs. Lots of eggs.
That's good.
And so...
eggs are the perfect food.
Yeah, they're great.
The perfect food.
We eat a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
And they're easy.
Yeah. You can do so much with an egg.
Yeah. So, yes, we have a whole new flock. So we don't really let them out yet because they're not really used to it yet. So we'll probably keep them in, but they're happy and shaded, and we take them everything.
They live a good life.
They get kitchen scraps, yard scraps. Their favorite thing is a dump of grass clippings.
Really?
They just sit there and they dig and
play in it.
Put their little tushy in it. And I'm sure there's bugs and weird stuff in there.
There's bugs in there.
So they like a good grass clipping. So.
Oh, fun.
And Robert doesn't spray the grass, so we can feed chickens. Right. So there's no weird herbicide or anything in there. But
very good.
Yeah, so that's the only explanation. So many chickens. I know.
It's just like bizarre.
And that's the weirdest thing. It's like, well, let's put a picture on, see where they're at. Because they were unique birds. I mean, we only got birds that were cute and fun to look at.
Right.
Not necessarily for egg layers, but, yeah. So I feel, man, they essentially get a retirement home, but not where we wanted to put them, but.
I know.
But yeah.
Weird.
So.
Anyway.
Super weird.
All right. Well, let's see. We've probably kept you long enough. I said I was going to monitor the time, and I don't know, maybe spend an hour and a half.
We have a baseball game tonight. Wyatt is really enjoying baseball.
He's so
very good at
I
it.
need to show a picture. He's very good.
He's very good at it. Because we had opening weekend, and he did good. We were there all day from 10 a.m. to 5:30.
God.
When our Ryan family got done with his, and yeah, it was really hot. He did really good. He's like, but I feel like we didn't keep score. And I was like, well, you don't.
He noticed when you're getting someone out.
You're in the rookie. And he's like, yeah. And he kept thinking, well, why? You have to go sit down. No.
No.
Like, no. And so he asked afterwards, like, no, you're in the rookies. So they just do it for fun so you guys understand how to play. But
Run to first.
If we kept track, your team totally smoked them.
Totally won.
So.
And his team was the funnest team to watch because it was the first year, and so they'd swing, and finally it's like, just go to first. And then they'd go to first, and then, or, they'd hit it and wouldn't quite know where to run. And then the fun thing is so many of them that were skipping.
Yes.
Or one would get to first base. Oh, you have to go. Oh, okay. Go to second base. Yeah. And so it was good to
like everyone would watch them run to first. They'd take the play and then they'd run to second. It's like, honey, you just keep it moving.
And the best thing is that if somebody actually did get a hit and it went out into outfield, all of a sudden there's like 10 kids trying to find the ball and then get the ball in. That was like the best thing.
That was pretty cute.
Everybody running for that ball.
There was only a few of them wanting to pick dandelions.
I know.
But that was so cute too.
That's super cute.
There's Jordan. Like 12 of them out there, so there's plenty of coverage.
Yeah.
But those balls are fast and wily.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun.
So
it's hot, but it was fun to watch.
But he likes it. And he's staying focused and
he's excited. He assumes the position.
He's ready.
He's ready.
He wants to catch him out of the air.
He does.
But not very many go in
Nobody can hit them in the air.
Not very many of them go up.
No.
But yeah, he's having a good time. And the girls, they're just hanging out.
Yeah.
They like all the juice they get to have while they watch Wyatt.
Yes, juice and
their caprices and their snacks. Mm-hmm. So tonight it's hard because we have tonight, we had last night, tonight, and tomorrow night we have games. So we've been having mom dinners because I don't know how else to do it. Because we of course live 25 minutes away. So when their game gets over at 5:30, well, we gotta go home, shower, whatever. There's not a whole lot for dinner. So it's charcuterie boards, vegetable trays.
Yeah.
So
things that they'll eat.
The kind of and it's
because
good
your
for
kids
them.
Will not eat McDonald's anyway.
No, and it makes them not feel good the next day. And I feel like if we have to be up for so long and so many activities, there's not a lot of downtime, so we might as well feel good about it. So,
and the finger foodie thing, whether it's sandwiches or meat and cheese,
it's
crackers,
so fun.
They like meat, cheese, and crackers.
Yeah, they do.
And grapes, and they like.
They like the whole little finger food thing, and there's nothing better than eating outside in the grass.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've been having mom dinners for sports, and I don't know what else to do. So.
No, that's good.
It makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Feed the babies. We go home and chill before we have to get ready for bed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All
right. So we'll see you tonight for box opening. We'll see you Friday for Mother's Day, and then we'll see you Sunday for box opening. Yeah. And I don't know.
Maybe somewhere in there you'll see the life of
life in a week. Week in the I don't know.
Week in the life of a cool shop.
Yeah. What we did for a week.
Hopefully it looks like we did a lot.
I don't know. Oftentimes Anna would come to get video footage.
And then you went to work.
Can you cut that fabric? Can you ring her out? And it's like,
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we'll see. Anyway.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See you tonight.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.